Welcome to qnawire.
In this problem, we want to solve for the volume and surface area of a spherical bacteria. So we have a sphere-shaped bacteria with diameter d, and our diameter is 2 micrometers. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my units, micrometers, into SI units, meters. So I'll multiply this by the ratio. Every micrometer, is 10 to the minus 6 meters. So this way, I can now cross out the micrometers, and I'm left with 2 times 10 to the minus 6 meters. Now, in the formulas that we have for volume of a sphere, which is 4 thirds pi r cubed, and surface area, which is 4 pi r squared, the equations are given for the radius of a sphere. So now we have to turn the diameter into a radius. So a radius is half of the diameter, and so the radius of our sphere is 10 to the minus 6 meters. Now, first we're going to solve for the volume of a sphere. So the equation for the volume was 4 thirds pi, the radius cubed, and we had our radius is 10 to the minus 6 meters. So I just plugged the value for the radius into the equation for the volume, and I get 4 thirds pi 10 to the minus 6 to the power 3. And this will be in units of meters cubed. So I have now 4 thirds pi 10 to the minus 18 meters cubed. Now the problem asks for the volume of a sphere in terms of centimeters cubed. Now I have to turn meters cubed into centimeters cubed. So I multiply this by 1 over meter cubed, and I know that every meter is 100 centimeters. So I have a 10 to the 2 for centimeters, and then I need to cube that to get centimeters cubed. As we did before, we can cross out the meters cubed, and then this is just going to be 10 to the 6. So my final answer is going to be 4 thirds pi 10 to the minus 18 times 10 to the 6 is going to be 10 to the minus 12 centimeters cubed. Now, if we plug in the number for pi here, we approximately get 4.1 times 10 to the minus 12 centimeters cubed for the volume of our spherical bacteria. Now we want to find the surface area of our sphere. So the surface area is 4 pi the radius squared. And our radius and our radius r was equal to 10 to the minus 6 meters. So again, I plug in for the radius of a sphere, and I have 4 pi 10 to the minus 6 squared, and this would be in meters squared. Doing the math, we get the surface area to be 4 pi times 10 to the minus 12 meters squared. The problem here wants us to report the surface area in millimeters squared, and so now we have to convert meters squared into millimeters squared. So again, as before, I'll multiply this by 1 meter squared, and each meter is 1,000 millimeters. That means 10 to the 3 millimeters. And I need to square this to get millimeters squared. So my final answer for the surface area of a sphere will be 4 pi times 10 to the minus 6 millimeters squared. Plugging in the number for pi, which is roughly 3.14, I get 12.5 times 10 to the minus 6, or in scientific units, 1.2 times 10 to the minus 7 millimeters